Hello, perfect square trinomials. Let's talk about factoring some perfect square trinomials. This is the same as all the other factoring you guys are doing today. The only thing that really important to point out is that this specific type of factoring is used quite a bit in mathematics. It will be the foundation of completing the square, which is one of the concepts you guys will actually learn how to do this section, or this chapter. So it's important that you guys recognize and know how this case works. Perfect square meaning that it's the same thing times itself. Like 7 times 7 is 49. That's a perfect square. 49 is a perfect square of 7. These are perfect square trinomials. They're a result of multiplying the same binomial times itself. So what I'm going to go and do, let's move on to the first example. X squared plus minus 6x plus 9. Okay. So, again, it's just like normal factoring. There's not going to be anything different here. In order to get x squared, I need an x and an x. In order to get a 9, I need 9 and 1 and 3 or 3. So one of those two. I want to end up with a 6 in the middle, so I'm going to use the 3 and the 3. And then I want to end up with a minus 6 through addition. So it's going to be minus 3 and minus 3. Again, not any different than normal factoring, but the way this works out becomes very important in other mathematical formulas. By the way, this is written like this: x minus 3 quantity squared. Notice that the 3 is half of your middle term and is the square root of your last term. Very, very important type of factoring that becomes very important throughout this chapter and in all kinds of upper level mathematics. Let's go ahead and do one more so you guys can see this. X squared plus 20x plus 100. So let's look at those patterns that we saw last time. Half of 20 is 10. 10 squared is 100. So I know that this is actually a perfect square trinomial right here. It's going to become x plus 10 times x plus 10. You get that doing normal factoring, but again, it's important to recognize this case and know how it works.